Hello friends, hope you all are doing well. Welcome to my new vlog. So in this vlog I will tell you what is the cost of living in Spain. Spain is very popular destination and many people all around the world want to move to Spain and live in this beautiful country. So if you are coming here for job or if you are moving here just for leisure purpose, for retirement or anything, I will tell you what is the cost of living in this country. So I am living in Spain for more than 2 years now. I live here with my wife, so I have a better understanding now, at least for a couple. But I have friends who moved here, like they are single and they live in shared apartments also, so I will tell you that also. And my friends who moved here with their kids, so I will tell you how much they spend also. So I will tell you everything in this video about the cost of living in Spain. So the first point I want to cover in this cost of living video is housing rent. So this is the biggest part in the cost of living when you are moving to Spain or in any other country. So maximum thing you spend on rent only. So the rents also depend on whether you are taking a shared apartment, like you will take one room and you will share kitchen and other utilities with other people in the apartment, or if you are renting a whole apartment like 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom apartment. And the cost also depends whether you are taking the apartment near to the city center or away from the city center. If you are sharing an apartment, and a decent shared apartment in Barcelona, if I tell you, starts from around 400 euros. So if you are taking a 1 bedroom apartment near to city center, it can cost up to 1000 euros. And if you are moving away from the city center, so a decent apartment, 1 bedroom apartment, can cost around 800 euros. So it also depends whether you are taking a furnished apartment or an unfurnished apartment. So the cost can go little up and down based on that too. In Barcelona, there are exterior and interior apartments also. So the cost can depend on that. The exterior apartments have more sunlight, and the interior apartments sometimes cannot, sometimes don't have a little also sunlight. So you have to turn on your electricity like whole 24 hours. Yeah, so the cost can depend on that also. For housing, I have also created another video. It is on my channel. I will also put it in the description. So I have told in that video everything how you rent an apartment. I also gave example of 2 popular websites in Spain through which you rent an apartment. So you can check that video too. In this video, I am just telling you approximately how much money you need to rent an apartment in Barcelona or Madrid, kind of big cities in Spain. So the next biggest expense in cost of living in Spain is the utility bills. So if you are taking a whole apartment for yourself, so as per my experience, if you are taking a 1 bedroom apartment, so the monthly utility bill, which includes electricity, gas and water bill, can come up from 100 to 150 euros for a 1 bedroom apartment. And obviously it depends on your usage, but the average will be around 100 to 150 euros for 1 bedroom apartment. If you are sharing, obviously whatever cost will come, all the people who are living in the apartment will share the cost. So for 1 bedroom apartment, the average cost for utility is 100 to 150 euros. So the next biggest cost is the groceries. So as per my experience living with my wife as a couple, we spend around 300 to 400 euros per month for grocery. Obviously it depends what you are eating and how much you are eating. So this cost can go up or down little bit, and it also depends like what kind of food you are eating and whether you are making a lot at home or you are eating out a lot. So this grocery cost I am telling you is for like if you are cooking more at home. Okay, so it can cost around 300 to 400 euros per month for a couple. I have already created 2 videos regarding the grocery prices in various supermarkets, so you can go to my channel and check it out, those videos too. I will also put those videos link in the description below. So those videos can give you a fair idea how much the basic groceries which we use in our daily life cost in Spain. So the another required cost is internet and phone bill. So there are many companies in Spain which provide you house internet and SIM too. So as per my experience, for two of us, the SIM and the house internet, I pay around 50 euros per month because my house internet is 300 Mbps. I also had 600 Mbps internet before, and that time I used to spend around 60 euros per month. So I would say for a couple, the cost of internet and SIM will come around 50 to 60 euros only. So another important expense in the cost of living of Spain is the health insurance. The health service in Spain is one of the best in the world. The government health insurance is absolutely free, and if you are a tax resident in Spain, you are entitled a free health service in the government hospitals. But if you are a non-Spanish speaker, I would suggest you to take a private health insurance also, because as per my experience in the government hospitals, the doctors don't speak much English and it might create problem in an emergency situation. So if I tell you about the private health insurance, there are various companies, and for a person the private health insurance can cost from 50 to 100 euros, and it will also cover a basic dental insurance also, because in government hospitals dental and eye is not covered. If you are moving to Spain for a job, then usually the companies here in Spain cover the private health insurance. So the next cost is transportation. The public transport in major cities of Spain is very good. So if I tell about my experience, so for one person we spend around 40 euros per month in public transport. It also depends on the usage you are doing for the public transport and how far you are living from the city. So the farther you live, the more you will spend on the public transport, because the public transport prices are divided into zones in Spain. I have already created two videos, one for Barcelona and another for Madrid, to show you how you can buy public transport ticket in these cities, and it will also give you a fair idea about the ticket prices if you are buying an unlimited journey ticket or a fewer journey ticket. So please do check out those videos. I will try to put the link in the description below too. So the next point is important for those who are moving to Spain with the kids. So if you want to send your kids to a government school here in Spain where the medium of teaching is in Spanish, then the cost is absolutely free. The government schools in Spain are free. But if you want to send your kids in a semi-private school or in a private school, then you have to pay fees. The semi-private schools where they teach little bit in English also, the fees can start from 4,000 euros per year and can go up to 10,000 euros per year too. And for private schools where the teaching is completely in English, the prices can start from 10,000 euros per year and can go up to 20,000 euros for a very good private school here in Spain. If you are looking for a daycare also in Spain, so there are two kinds of daycare in Spain, government funded and the private ones. So for the expats, getting a government daycare is very difficult. So obviously you will be using a private daycare only. So the cost of private daycare can go from 400 to 500 euros per month per kid. So if I conclude all the cost and if I add everything up, so if you are coming here as a single individual and if you are living in a shared apartment, so you will end up spending around 800 to 1000 euros per month to live in Barcelona and Madrid kind of cities to live a decent life. If you are coming here as a couple, you need around 1800 to 2000 euros per month to live a decent life. If you are coming to Spain with a single child, then you might need around 2500 to 3000 euros per month to live a decent life in Barcelona or Madrid. So if you are sending your kids to private school, definitely the cost will go much higher. And do keep in mind that in my cost of living video, we didn't included miscellaneous cost, like if you are going out eating in restaurants, or if you are going to a pub or going out for parties, and the traveling cost, like if you are traveling to various tourist places within Spain or going to other European countries for travel and leisure, then it can easily add up to 300 to 500 euros per person per month. Hope this video will help you to plan better when you are moving to Spain, and obviously negotiate your salary with your employer when you are moving to Spain. Please do subscribe my channel and click the bell icon. Please do follow me on Instagram too. I post lot of reels and pictures there too. The link of my Instagram is flashing down below. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye.